Viewers, in this session, I am going to discuss about fundamentals of computer, in which I will cover definition of computer, about hardware, software, and some essential components of hardware and types of software. First, what is a computer? Computer is an electronic machine or device which accepts data as an input and stores it on memory, process and then gives output of the data. Computer is a machine through input device. Input devices are keyboard, mouse. With the help of keyboard and mouse, we give input to the computer and according to the instruction, it processes and gives us output on the display. And we also takes output on hard copy through the printer. Computer has two parts. One is hardware and second is software. With the combination of hardware and software, computer works. Hardware components: input device, memory, storage device, processor, CPU, central processing unit, output device. What's our input device? Through which we give input to the computer. That's our keyboard, mouse, web camera to click photo or video calling, joystick, playing game on computer. We use joystick, and there is also some other input devices. Next, memory. There are two types of memory. First, random access memory, that is RAM. RAM is a memory which not stores data permanently. It is not a permanent memory or storage device. When we on computer or execute any program on the computer which runs on the RAM, when we stop the program, the RAM unallocates that space, free the space. And permanent storage device, that is hard disk drive and solid state drive. It stores data permanently. Processor, CPU, central processing unit. It is the brain of a computer. Some processor are Intel Pentium, Intel i3, i5, i7 and AMD Ryzen are the processor of a computer. Output devices, the devices on which we see the result, that is monitor, LCD or LED, printer, plotter, projector. Next, software. Software is a set of programs. What is programs? Program, set of instructions. Instruction, just like in general life we say go there, come here, do this, don't do this. Like this we write program or code on the programming language. What is programming? Writing a program in programming language is called programming. Next, types of software. System software, application software, driver software, utility software. Let's see one by one. System software. System software is the software which controls whole computer and interacts between all components of and software of the system like operating system like Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 10 and Linux, Mac OS for Apple computers. Operating system on which we are able to do works. It has two main parts. One is the kernel. Kernel connects hardware and software and interact and makes a combination between hardware and software. And the second is user space. User space is available for the user of the system. Like us, we use user space, and kernel connects hardware and software that we can execute any program or run any program on the computer. We always work on user space. Next, tasks performed by the operating systems are. What are the main tasks, works that operating system does in a computer? First, memory management, that keeps a trace of primary memory and allocates the memory when a processor requests it. Primary memory, that is RAM. When we execute any type of program that runs on RAM, RAM, and the operating system manages that when it has been started, when it has been stopped, allocates and deallocates. Processor management, when we execute any program, that the space on the RAM is allocated, and when we stops, it deallocates. File management allocates and deallocates the resources and decides who gets the resource. Means we keep files, that is a resource. When we keep, sometimes we delete, and the computer deletes that file, and it does operating system hides the file. Sometimes we copy the file. These all resources are managed by operating system. Security, sometimes when we switch on computer, first, if I have logged our Windows or a computer, it requires a password, and it protected by operating system. Error detection, sometimes we give the uh, wrong input that does not accepts a computer, and it says that you are doing wrong, and the main work is also error detecting. Scheduling, the OS schedules process through its scheduling algorithms. Sometimes we gives input to the computer and it is processed one by one. Means that it has been scheduled by OS, operating system. What data will be kept first and what data will be output first or process first. These all are scheduled by operating system. Next is application software. Application software is a program or group of program designed for end user. End user means us. Example of application includes Microsoft Office, Chrome browser, Safari browser, sometimes billing software, accounting software, media player like that VLC player, which help us to play any video, audio on computer. These all are application software which is used for an specific tasks. Driver is a software or firmware. Sometimes it is also called firmware, but it is a software. Firmware is a small software, and software means it can be big, it can be in size, big or a small, but firmware is always a small and it works and a specific works that controls hardware. Firmware controls hardware. Often it connects an operating system with a specific hardware devices. For example, there are drivers for every card, means that Wi-Fi. Sometimes we connect external USB for Wi-Fi, and we need to install the software, that is driver. Each driver is written for a specific operating system. For example, I want connect a printer with computer. We need the driver to install in our computer. That computer will interact with printer, and we will be able to print all required document. If we will not install driver, the computer will not communicate with the printer. Next, utility software. Utility software helps to manage, maintain and control computer resources. For example, antivirus software or backup software and disk tools. Utility softwares are that in which we install antivirus, which prevents malwares and any other malicious software or programs from our computers, and some softwares which keeps our data backup in our computer. These all are about software. Thanks for watching this video and having in this session. Thank you.